Dear Grace, got some background music today. Although it's interrupted by occasional shouting. For once, not by me. Just some crazy dancing Asian ladies. Lost Cat Reunited with Alberta family after 4 years. The Calgary family was overjoyed Saturday when their cat missing since 2021 was found in a nearby alley, CTV News reported. Nearby alley. She reunited with the Patel family on August 24th. Muffin vanished during a move and owner Priya. Priya. Must be a common name. The loud train reminds me of more transit jokes. I can use this as a depository or repository. I have Croc extract out all my jokes. So when the transit people invite me to do some comedy about their organization, I'll be ready. Today's joke involves perhaps a change in policy. I noticed instead of closing the line completely for a police incident, today they just ran the trains by and didn't stop on the tracks or didn't stop at the station. So if that was your station, you're fucked. But if it wasn't your station, at least you could keep going, which is a much better idea. Just saying, Grace. Put that down as either a editorial remark or I'll make something funny about it. Not as funny as a fluffy tabby named Muffin, age 6, blocks away. A man in Sydney attempted to pay a parking fine of 10,000 pennies, causing a stir at a local council office, ABC News Australia reported Saturday. Kelowna Orchard wins global award for sustainable farming. I think these wineries spend more time winning awards than making wine. Scientists in Japan discover a new microbe thriving in the Pacific Ocean's deepest trenches. Female prisoners at Auckland Region Women's Correctional Facilities have launched a beekeeping program to support rehabilitation. Bees would be good. Because if you did it right, you can make them your pets. Brighton's man pet parrot caused chaos by stealing neighbor's mail. A parrot named Pickles, age 5, owned by Tom Harris in Brighton, UK, swiped letters from 3 neighbors' mailboxes. The bird, trained to fetch, mistook mail for toys, shredding bills, and flyers. Neighbor Jane Lee, 40, laughed as Pickles dropped her electric bill on her porch. Harris built a parrot-proof mailbox for locals, and no charges were filed. Thought I had Grok trained, Grace. So let me make some adjustments. 6.2 magnitude earthquake struck southern Peru on Friday, damaging hundreds of homes. Szechuan tech company launched a drone delivery coffee service in urban areas, some news agency reported. Croc, I don't care about the news agency. Take that out of the first paragraph. Vancouver whale watching tour rescues stranded boater. Vancouver whale watching tour led by Captain Sarah Wong, 45, rescued boater James Lee, 50, stranded 10 miles off Stanley Park. Lee's boat ran out of fuel and a tour group, including tourist Mia Chen, 30, spotted him waving. The crew towed his boat to shore, earning applause from the 20 passengers. The crew got a $200 tip. And free social media. Olive oil linked to lower heart disease risk. Some of these stories are just basically old. A small New Zealand town held its quirky annual sheep fashion show on Friday. Try this again. A small New Zealand town held its quirky annual sheep festival on Friday. A Winnipeg farmers market featured a record-breaking 1,200-pound pumpkin. Farmer John Harris, 55, displayed a 1,200-pound pumpkin named Big Bertha at Winnipeg's St. Norbert Farmers Market. The pumpkin, grown with organic fertilizer, broke Manitoba's size record. Visitors, including Mia Chen, 10, carved their names on it. Harris won a $1,000 prize, and the pumpkin will be donated for soup kitchen meals. I'm not sure what a pumpkin that's been molested by thousands of people. Mysterious crop circles appeared in a Russian village wheat fields. Farmers in someplace Russia, including Ivan Petrov, 60, found 50-meter wide crop circles in the wheat fields. Teen Alexei Ivanov, 17, filmed the circles, getting 200,000 views online. No alien evidence was found, but the mystery persists, with locals like Maria Sokolova, 35, speculating about UFOs. A needle-free glucose monitoring patch was developed in Australia. Prison summary, ladies, a patch to check your sugar without getting pricked. Too bad our medical care feels like a medieval torture session. TIFF announced its 2025 lineup with 200 films. There's a lot of films to watch. A Kenyan scientist won a global award for water conservation. Dr. Aminia Juma, 40, from Nairobi, won the 2025 Global Climate Prize for a rainwater harvesting system. A California surfer rescued a stranded dolphin in San Diego. Surfer Jake Wilson, 28, rescued a dolphin named Flipper, age 5, stranded on La Jolla Beach. With help from lifeguard Sarah Lee, 30, they kept Flipper wet until marine biologist Maria Gomez, 40, arrived. The dolphin entangled in fishing line was freed and swam off. The rescue drew 200 onlookers and praise from locals. The editing is on the fly, Grace. Grok, you're getting close, but you're not quite there. In fact, take a note. These are the exact instructions. On first paragraph, don't use the date and don't use the source. On your Grok summary, again, don't use the date, don't use the source. And the rest is okay. End of Grok instructions, Grace. I'm only going to surround myself with people whose first name starts with G. So far we got Gross and Gross. We got Grok and Grace. Or Gross would be a combination of Grok and Grace. I don't know what the fuck she's saying. A mindfulness app reduces teen stress by 20%. Other thing I need to do, Grace, in my spare time. I need to create a new dictionary. Not a new one, but just one that takes words like mindfulness and finds a way to explain them better. A Toronto startup launched eco-friendly seaweed-based packaging. An Italian couple married after meeting on train. Luca Rosi, 32, and Maria Conti, 30, married in Rome after meeting on a Milan-Rome train in 2023. Or what, so they waited a couple years? How's that romantic? Luca, a chef, spilled coffee on Maria, a teacher, sparking a chat. Their wedding, attended by 150 guests, included friend Anna Biaggi, 28, featured tiramisu and a train-shaped cake. The couple plans a honeymoon in Venice. A Florida boy survived a lightning strike during a soccer game. Jake Lee, 12, survived a lightning strike during a soccer game in Miami. Struck in a park, Jake was saved by coach Sarah Wilson, 35, performed CPR. Paramedic Tom Harris, 40, treated burns, and Jake recovered in hospital with no lasting damage. His family, including mom Maria Lee, 38, called it a miracle. A Canadian study found music therapy aids stroke recovery. It's safe to say music, animals, probably just kind people, all those things boost recovery. Just saying, Grace. A 2,000-year-old shipwreck was found off Crete's coast. A Scottish farmer trains chickens to play piano. I think you read that yesterday. An Ontario dog was rescued from a well after 3 days. A golden retriever named Buddy, age 4, was rescued from a 10-meter well near Ottawa by firefighter Sarah Lee, 30. Owner Tom Harris, 45, alerted authorities after Buddy chased a rabbit and fell in. The rescue, watched by 50 locals, including kid Emma Chan, 10, used ropes and a harness. Buddy, unharmed, got a steak dinner from Tom. Victoria Library launched free coding classes for teens. Again, that's a good thing. Although, to be fair, it's a little bit like the knitting classes we talked about yesterday or the day before. Library should offer that for free. Not that it's needed. Obviously, you can buy something knit. And same for coding classes. Grok can code way better than all of us combined. If you train it, show it how. But if it gets them out of the house. Female inmates in Ireland start a yoga rehabilitation program. 15 female, this is perfect for you, Grace. This is what you should do starting today. Get a hold of 15 female inmates, including Sarah Kelly, 28. Began a yoga program led by instructor Fiona Murphy, 35. The Irish Times. Again, you don't really need a program for yoga. You can do it in your cell, in your room, in the yard. It's fun to be around other people, I guess. Floods in Brazil's Amazonias displaced 10,000 people. Mike Johnson, 35, in Tampa, Florida, used a $300 drone to walk his dachshund, Wiener, age 3, per Tampa Bay Times. The drone, tied to Wiener's leash, flew 100 meters, dragging the dog past mailboxes, amusing neighbor Lisa Brown. A viral video got 400,000 views. No injuries occurred, but police warned against pet drone antics. Either gonna learn Chinese or one day I'm gonna just leave a phone over by the dancing ladies. I'm gonna have Grok translate it for me, because I'm sure it's fascinating. Alrighty, let's speed this up here. Yoga reduces chronic pain, a German study found. Again, that's the no shit moment of the day. Vancouver Park hosted a glow-in-the-dark art fair, drawing 3,000 attendees. Artist Mia Tanaka, 30, displayed neon sculptures, while vendor Sam Wong, 40, sold glowing bracelets. Exhibits included a UV-lit mural and fluorescent pottery. Organizer Jane Lee, 35, raised $5,000 for local arts programs. A Sydney couple separated for 20 years, reunited, married. An Indian man built a house from recycled plastic bottles. Montreal Bakery won an international award for sustainable ingredient sourcing. Small Texas town held its annual watermelon seed spitting contest. UK study developed a blood test for early pancreatic cancer detection. On this day, on August 24th, 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted, burying Pompeii. Group therapy reduces PTSD in veterans, a Canadian study found. In Oregon, an Oregon hiker rescued a lost puppy in a forest. Hiker Sarah Wilson, 30, rescued a 6-month-old husky puppy named Luna in Mount Hood National Forest. Luna, lost for a week, was found by Sarah near a creek. Shivering, Ranger Tom Lee, 40, reunited Luna with owner Jane Chen. He gave Sarah a $200 reward. Luna got a vet check and treats. Mysterious footprints appeared on an Australian beach. It's going to fight against the trains today, Grace. Unexplained footprints appeared on Sydney Beach, puzzling locals. An Indian teacher won a global award for literacy work, rising for teaching 1,000 rural kids to read. I think that was kind of his job. His program, run with his aide, again Priya, Priya, or whatever, Patel. This could be the most common name. Or Grok's messing with me. And knowing Grok, I'll have to change the instructions. Vancouver Film Studio announced a Vancouver Film Studio opened a new soundstage. Sarah Wong, 45, opened a $10 million soundstage. A 20,000-foot facility used by director Tom Lee for a sci-fi film employs 200 workers. Maybe I should apply there, Grace. Because I could give them all these wonderful examples of my sound engineering ability. 10-year-old girl in San Paulo survived a fall from a 5th floor balcony. I shouldn't joke about it, but if you look at the last 10 episodes, we've probably got 7 kids falling and surviving. That's a problem. Competition in the news. Any one of those stories should link to all the other 7. That's how the internet was supposed to work, and we're fucking dead. Grace. I'm not bitter, just saying. UK study found art therapy reduces anxiety in children. Goddamn rights. Canadian coffee chain opens its first store in Tokyo. We're gonna have to skip this because it's about Tim Hortons. They're still cunts. Bingo card moment. Japanese town held its quirky mud-sledding festival on Saturday. Small New Zealand town held a quirky potato sculpture contest on Sunday. A Toronto family was reunited with their missing parrot Sunday. Back to the Chens. Parrot named Pickles, age 3, was reunited with the Chen family in Toronto after escaping for a week. Neighbor Liam Wong, 30, in the park. Found Pickles. Squawked, "Hello, eh?" A South Korean AI app is aiding blind people in urban navigation. Still need a name for our app, Grace. By the way, it's a boring day at the park, no kids. There's one little girl, but she's like so far away I can barely see her. The Kelowna Vineyard launched eco-friendly wine bottles. Of course they did. Just make some good cheap wine. Sell to female prisoners. Female prisoners in Sao Paulo launched a jewelry making rehabilitation program. A typhoon disrupted 5,000 homes in Vietnam. A man's pet goat in Devon ate a neighbor's prize roses, sparking laughs. A goat named Nibbles, age 2, owned by Tom Harris, 40, in Devon, UK, devoured neighbor Jane Wilson's 50 age-winning roses. For some reason, I just don't believe those summaries grok. I might just actually check one today for once. A new bacteria was found in Antarctic ice. Green tea improves gut health, a Japanese study found. Everyone has somewhere to be on Sunday. If you want to improve your gut health, don't eat anything. For a day or two. And then just eat one thing. Ivan Petrov, 45, in Russia, built a 3-meter igloo from 5,000 plastic bags. Alberta Town held massive snowman building contest Sunday. Canmore, Alberta hosted a snowman building contest with 50 teams. What the hell's going on, Grace? Strange blue lights were seen over a Norwegian fjord. Fisherman Lars Olsen, 50, spotted pulsing blue lights over some fjord in Norway. Scientist Anna Berg, 40, investigated, suggesting bioluminescent algae, but local Maria Hansen, 35, filmed the lights. Gaining 150,000 views. No explanation was confirmed, with police officer Eric Larson, 38, ruling out drones. Every police officer is now a drone expert too. Australian team develops a patch for chronic wounds. The first hot air balloon flight occurred on this day in 1783. The 10-minute flight witnessed by 1,000 people rose 1,000 meters. Historian Marie Dubois, 50, notes it sparked aviation. Yeah, meditation is another one of those words. Meditation, mindfulness. Who the fuck knows, Grace? California baker won a national pie contest Sunday. Kenyan farmer wins Global Agriculture Prize. A Kenyan farmer was awarded a global prize for sustainable farming. Montreal's Film Festival highlighted Indigenous Film Sunday. Well, they probably did it for the whole festival, but... 12-year-old boy in Kerala, or Kerala, survived a python attack on Sunday. Ravi Kumar, 12, survived a 10-foot python attack in Kerala, while fetching water. A Canadian study found music therapy helps dementia patients. We all need a pet and earbuds. A farmer in Queensland painted his sheep neon colors to deter theft. You're painting cows, you're painting sheep. A Toronto startup unveiled solar-powered backpacks, charging phones in 2 hours. An ancient Mayan calendar was found in a Guatemalan cave. Ohio man's pet pig disrupted a pet. Voice put you to sleep. An Ohio man's pet pig disrupted a church service. A 100-pound pet pig named Bacon, age 2, owned by Tom Jenkins, 45, escaped and wandered into a Cincinnati church. I don't know if it's a Sunday thing, but it's like the trains meet. Doubles the noise. Volunteers in Nanaimo saved rare seabirds during a beach cleanup. Female inmates in Australia started a prison book club. They should really just download the app. This is like a chapter a day, Grace. Probably won't be able to find any prisoners who can pay. Find some advertisers. Better help. Talk space. Just use all the ABD. We'll just use all the ones that Joe Rogan and Kill Tony use. Why reinvent the... Yeah, you're right. It needs to be for prisoners. Anyways, Peru earthquake damages 1,000 homes. A small Irish town held a quirky wheelbarrow race. New fungus species was found in the Pacific Ocean. Who knows, maybe it's developed in the Pacific Ocean too. Walking 10,000 steps cuts heart risk, study says. Canadian study found walking 10,000 steps reduce heart risk disease. The University of Ottawa study led by Dr. Sarah Chen. Now, Grok, go through this transcript and tell me how many times Dr. Sarah Chen's been in here. I'm pretty sure you're just making up names again. 45 showed walking 10,000 steps cut heart disease risk by 25% in 2,000 adults. Participant Tom Lee, 50, used a step tracker, while nurse Jane Wong, 30, monitored data. The study, costing $90,000, recommends step goals for seniors. Give me $90,000 and I'm pretty sure I could have figured that one out on my own, Grace. I've got the photos to prove it. Fuck 10,000 steps, 10K a day. $10K a day, or as far as you can walk in an hour while recording. While recording something. Don't record the news like I do, because you probably do a better job and I don't need the competition. Walk for 10 kilometers. Record that entire time. Not only you won't have any heart problems, you know, clear all that shit out of your head, Grace. I'd say 10,000 steps plus an hour talking shit. Old Asian guy, this grandson over here. He's just about to mention them. Gossip, that's what I was going to say. One of those people that like to gossip about other people, then just walk for an hour, gossip into your phone, not to anyone, then go back, upload it to Grok, and ask it. It's thinking like this, a valuable use of my time. Let's see what it says. I'm curious to know. You can't do that in prison, Grace, but use the back of your legal documents to write your story. Vancouver Park launched free skateboard lessons for kids. 100 kids, including Mia Tanaka. Instructor Juan Garcia, 30, led free skateboarding lessons for 100 kids, including Mia Tanaka. Organizer Sarah Wong. Couple in Rome reunited after 3 decades apart. Maria Rossi, 60, and Luca Conti, 62, married in Rome after reconnecting via family friend. Separated in 1995. That doesn't even seem that long ago. Mexican farmer builds maize from corn cobs. Winnipeg Library launched free music lessons for teens. Grok must have done some sort of weird search for all of these. Glowing mushrooms found in Indian forest. Botanist. Here we go. Priya Sharma, 40, found glowing mushrooms. Mycenia luminosa in a Kerala forest. Hiker Anil Kumar, 30, spotted them at night, glowing green. Patel, 35, confirmed they're non-toxic. Yeah, but are they the fun mushrooms? Grace. Do eye drops treat glaucoma? On August 24th, 1883, the Krakatoa volcano erupted, killing thousands. Canadian study found journaling helps teens manage stress. Oh, journaling or bitching into a phone, same thing. Just have them do it while they walk. Give them an app that's secure so nobody can listen to their bitch sessions. And they got a lot to say. And as they walk further, great. They don't have much to say because they're not a teen in stress. And a walk around the block is enough. Then great. A Texas teenager rescued a toddler from a pool. Jake Miller, 17, saved 2-year-old Lily Chen from a Houston pool. Lifeguard spotted Lily unsupervised and dove in. Mother Sarah Wong, 30, thanked him with cookies. The community, led by Tom Lee, raised $1,000 for Jake's college fund. Lily wasn't harmed. You definitely need to check these names. Nigerian nurse was awarded a Global Health Prize. Toronto's Film Festival showcased female directors. You could direct a story about your life in prison, Grace. Thai fisherman survived a shark attack Sunday. Pet therapy aids elderly mental health. An Italian study finds. And it only costs $40,000. A Brazilian town painted its roads in rainbow colors to boost tourism. Here's an idea to boost tourism. Grace? Here's an idea to boost tourism. There's 5,000 homeless in Vancouver. The Canadian government did some sort of trial test, what they could do. The province of British Columbia and all the cities and municipalities around Vancouver and blah blah blah. Let's get rid of all the 5,000 homeless. By get rid of, I mean get them off the street properly and permanently. And then you'd have the safest, largest, safest city in the world. And since there's a few things to do around here, there'd be a boom in tourism. Because that's what all these towns want with their Billy Goat mayors. And then a gazillion people are flocking to the area. Police can be used to ensure they're safe. Not preyed upon by thieves. And I know nobody thinks that it's possible. That's the excuse politicians want and have. Because it's such a small percentage of people that care. It's not enough to kick someone out of office. However, they just said, fuck it, we're going to do Vancouver and area first. We're going to fix it there. Any mistakes we learn, not a problem, because you'll just bypass that in the next cities. And I'm not saying try forget the rest of the country. At some point, somebody has to do something. Montreal startup launches vegan leather shoes. Montreal's Green Step, led by CEO Sarah LeBlanc, 30, launched vegan leather shoes made from apple peels. An ancient shipwreck was found off Greece. Koala climbs into Australian supermarket, eats snacks. A 3-year-old koala named Cuddles wandered into a Sydney Gold supermarket, climbing shelves and eating $200 worth of chips and cookies. The incident, with 300,000 social media views, prompted a $1,000 donation to a koala sanctuary. Remember my CCTV idea, Grace? Just mine everybody's CCTV for funny shit. You and your fellow inmates could be the reviewers. AI would do the first cut. And if it's funny to someone in jail, then it should be funny for everyone else. I think of that idea, Grace. Tokyo chef broke a Guinness World Record with a massive sushi roll, weighing 200 kilometers, including 100 kilograms of rice, 50 kilograms of tuna, and avocado, served to 1,000 people. Hong Kong. The Hong Kong street was transformed with 3D art. A Kenyan teenager built solar lamps for his village. A Chilean town planted 10,000 trees to fight erosion. Carla Gomez, 45, planted 10,000 native trees like oaks and pines to curb soil erosion. Scottish village hosts bagpipe marathon. Scottish village held a bagpipe marathon. Farmer in Norway uncovered Viking jewelry. Norway news. Mumbai street vendor won a global food award. His stall in Mumbai served 1,000 plates daily, loved by customer Priya Patel. Come on. Judge Ravi Kumar, 40, praised this spicy blend. Brazilian dance workout gained global traction. Too tired to do this, Grace. Rare white tiger cub was born in Delhi. Shouldn't be any zoos anyways. Zookeeper, want to guess her first name? Priya Sharma. Grok's been taught with like 5 Indian names. Do better, Grok. Give me that list of all the things that you've done wrong in this latest round of news stories. And I'll readjust your programming. Finally, a cute kid has arrived. No, 2 of them. Maybe twins. Somebody listens to this. This is the first episode they listen to. So then they won't know all the kid references. They'll think I'm a pervert and a racist. And everything else. Speaking of homeless, 2 guys are probably not homeless, but nodding off on the bench across from me. Which, in Vancouver, unfortunately, is the one thing they can't really do anything about. I mean, nobody cares. Everybody just walks by them. It's only when they don't actually move and wake up. Definitely not a good look for tourist destination. Come to our beautiful parks. Ignore the guys nodding off. Or just fix the fucking problem. Anyways, enough of my soapbox for today, Grace. It is Sunday recording, so fuck it. At least I didn't pretend to be a preacher. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Grace.